All right, hello, everybody. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Vegas. Welcome, Sacred Leon. Hurst. DeVoz, DVOZ. Welcome. Man, what the hell is happening with this Kingsland? They just raw swarmed this. Let me just take a look into the report. Can I click? Yes, there you go. Let's see. They just raw swarmed this. Give me a second. There we go. Yep, Mr. Hope. 3308 is just raw swarmed this. Oh my, yeah, what the hell? This got raw. Okay, so yeah, it was using Heracles and YSS garrison. That explains. Statistics, let's see. Does have a ring and vengeance, full leadership gear. I think square formation. Yeah, but this got absolutely destroyed. Oh man. Yeah, Heracles YSS is like just no longer viable, aren't they? Yo guys, what happened? What happened? Can you guys explain to me what happened? So we were spectating this KVK like 2 days ago, and what was happening is 3308 was free burning here, right? 1365 was free burning. Their territory was around here. And 2359 was burning 606, and 3308 tried to stop 2359 up top, but 2359 1 versus 2 them regardless, and they did not stop. 2359 they did not stop. They were still sieging, but right? Oh my god, how the tables have turned. How the tables have turned. Yo, Heiko, what's up, man? Welcome. War Daddy Billick is finally online. Hey, Lucky, welcome. Law, hello, welcome. Yeah, I've been just, look at this. I was chain farming barbs. And then I decided to just take a look into what is going on with this KK. And I saw the map and I was like, holy crap, what exactly happened? And I decided to just fire off the stream. Is 1365 drained? Like, there's no way, right? This Kingsland is like what? Like 3 days now? No way 1365 got drained. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. 3308 carry hard carry. Man, 3308 is insane. This kingdom is insane. It's just absolutely insane. Like, it's just, I have no words, man. Mr. Hope and the Wild Lion, they are doing insane, but on top of that, there are other players who are doing insane as well. Speaking of other players, Velociraptor have finally broken the individual KP record gained from single KK. 35 billion kill point gained. In the previous KK, where the Kingsland lasted for like 8 days, I'll have them gained 34.2 billion KP. So Velociraptor officially broken the record, and Mr. Hope and the Wild Lion, they are just like, yo man, it's just insane. Look at this, Velociraptor second account is here as well. There's many 3308 players. Baka, Das, Goldfish, LK, Mr. Ang, This is just insane. It's just insane. Itachi is going crazy. Wabi Enzo is also going crazy. I don't know how to read this Korean later. Okote is also going crazy. 2359 is still... Man, this is absolutely like... I'm not even in this KVK, but I'm just getting hyped up, man. I'm being hyped up, fired up just watching this KVK. Let's see if they're gonna be sieging this one. Oh no, wait, this one. Yeah, I think they're just waiting here. Let's see. Let me read the chat. Hello, Chef. I have a random question. Did you still buy all the pop-outs on your account despite being announced they will farm? What farm? What? Are we farming? No, no way, right? No. No, who announced the farm? Wait, who is farming? Victor? Wait, what? I did buy the pop-ups. We shall not be beaten, smacked. Yeah, 606 is also doing insane, man. So 2359 is just... I mean... When the KVK began, I was like... So, I'm still like... 2359, I'm like amazed by 2359, right? They're just being insane. They were beating 606. Of course, 606 had very list players, like 20 list players, of course. That's like at least minimum 100 March less. So open fielding is quite tough. 606 was just defending. But even 3308 came up, joined 2359. They were handling 1 versus 2 up top, which was insane. I was like, oh my god, how is this 2359? My god, these guys are insane. All right, and then 2 days ago, I thought, okay, so at this rate, because they cannot beat 2359 up top, 1 versus 2, I thought this was gonna be over. And then all of a sudden, 3308 teleported down and completely left the top side, right? They left the top side, and I was like, okay, it's 3308 is maybe just trying to stabilize the area, trying to buy some time, you know. But oh boy, things have changed. They were barely touching Ziggurat, but now they have territorial advantage, and 1365 has been disconnected from Ziggurat. And only 2359 is touching the Ziggurat from one point. This is just absolutely insane. When is the Ziggurat Zig is opening? Is it opening tomorrow? I wonder if we are gonna be seeing the Zig fight. Let me see the chat. Sharbandar, hello. Hello, Bilek, love your content, bro. I was wondering how to pronounce your nickname. I'm from Poland, so I'm not exactly sure. Damn gone. It's Bilect. Appreciate you, man. Glad you're enjoying the content. 3308 used 1365 downtime to their advantage yesterday. Yeah, is that it? Like, I mean, it's way too big of an advance though in one day. Is it like because of the downtime, or is 1365 is going out of gas? Which one do you guys think? I cannot believe, like, I mean, no way, right? Let's see. Let me read the chat first. How turns have tabled. Did I say that? Attila David for the win. Hell yeah, man. Yesterday I was watching chat stream, and chat was like, yo, I had some talk with 3308, and I told them, hey, yo, is there anybody who has arch formation and Attila David? Just use Attila David arch in the garrison. And then 3308 was like, okay. And then ever since then, 1365 never managed to burn a flag. That's what I heard. I wonder 1365 also has that kind of setup, but I have not been seeing that setup. like just now we saw Heracles and YSS garrison, right? Maybe 1365 don't have that setup. It's just kind of hard to believe, right? Maybe, I mean, it's just kind of hard to believe, man. It's just kind of hard to believe that they do not have someone who has Attila David with Arch. I guess this is the consequence of 1365 fighting 3308 for a whole week in Zone 5 at the start. I mean, even if they did not fight, the Kingsland is just gonna be longer, right? The result is gonna be same. What do you guys think? 1365 got drained, or they got taken advantage of the downtime, or it was kind of like a combination of both? Hi Belek, Qin Shi Huang YSG versus Qin Shi Huang Zuglan, who will win with Wedge 2? So Qin Shi Huang YSG will be doing slightly more damage. They will be doing more damage. Qin Shi Huang Zhugulian, they have a debuff. They will do quite a bit of amount of damage, but they do a debuff as well. So whichever you prefer, they both will work, my man. They both work. Oh no, wait, I forgot. I thought you were in 2489 KVK. No, man. No, Victor. I am not. I am in my own little KVK. I am actually allied with Chiss and Cortex. And this KVK is going to be fun. I'm still in an Imperium KVK. Not as big as this Imperium KVK, but my KVK is still Imperium. And I am also trying a little bit hard, right? I'm chain farming barbs quite a bit. Oh man, this KVK is, man, oh my god, I'm just so fired up, man, watching this KVK. What is your nationality, bro? I am from Mongolia. I am from Mongolia. This KVK must be emotional roller coaster like ours. Indeed, man. Guys, what is this? Wait, so this KVK is being insane, right? And our KVK was insane as well. I mean, there's like this drama with 1093 and 2489, right? But is this the outcome of Lilith finally, you know, finding the balance of matchmaking? I think they kept improving their matchmaking, right? Otherwise, like, some KVKs were like one-sided, right? It was one-sided, but this is just absolutely insane. I'm just so pumped and hyped and fired up. Thought on leadership set 7th they used for second cav march to have a garrison gear. Wait, what? Thoughts on leadership set as 7th March? Set used for second cav march to have garrison gear. Leadership set is very, very good for your city defense. So yeah, you can make a leadership set. However, leadership set is not really good on open field because it just doesn't, like, if you're garrisoning, you are critting that gear for leadership, right? But then again, if you put it on like a non-leadership commander, then all of the crits and stuff doesn't work. And not to mention that there are not really a good leadership mixed troop type commander on open field. Maybe except Philip, but still Philip is like not top tier, being top tier, right? As an individual march, like if you compare it with like Qin Shi Huang YSG, there's no pair with Philip primary and someone secondary that comes near with the Qin Shi Huang or Sun Tzu prime, right? But yeah, having a leadership set on your city defense is quite good, especially judging by your talking about 7th March. That means you are quite the high spender, so I definitely recommend. I am kind of like a lowish spender, though in this KVK I'm planning to spend a little bit more, 1 month of warfare. But myself, I'm also considering, I am working on leadership set for my city garrison as well. And also I'm going to be using it on my siege march. 2359 is really strong KD, like without a doubt. I am absolutely amazed by, so this KVK, I'm absolutely amazed by 2359. Absolutely amazing. I was like, my jaw dropped how they were performing. It's insane. They're still fighting. And then today I was amazed by 3308 as well. How insane is this? It's insane. I mean, when the KVK started, right? When this KVK started, statistically, right? Like after the Zone 5 fight, statistically, 2359 and 1365, they had a little bit higher chance of winning. But at the same time, I was saying that, okay, so even though 2359 and 1365 combined, they are generating more KP, right? If they generate more KP, means they are applying more pressure. However, 3308, because they are so powerful, so many power there, right? Mr. Hope on the Wild Lion, Velociraptor, 20 billion power alliance. In the King's Land, like they might, outlast in terms of troops, and maybe that's happening right now. We are going to be checking more stats, and let's check out the Kingdom's players' current power as well. But we are going to be getting some action right here. Let's see. So this is 3308 ball only. Maybe here and there a couple of 606 marches running. Let's check out. Hold on a second. Let me put fire camp. All right, so this is combined force of 2359 and 1365. As we can see, blue and orange dots, right? Let me go back to wind camp and confirm this is 3308 mainly. Yeah, this is 3308 melee. I cannot believe how many 3308 are still on up. This is just insanity. But only if you are random TPer and taking rallies. Sometimes that's fun, man. But I'm planning to do that. 3 more days for Ziggurat. Wait, Ziggurat is still not gonna open in 3 days. There's no way, right? The Zig is gonna open tomorrow, I think. The Zig is gonna open very, very soon. People forgot that the bottom zone 5 fight were much more intense than top. 1365 drained themselves on Kraken. I think 2359 and 1365 is running out of troops fast, but 08 and 606 still have troops. Yeah, that might be the problem, right? Let's check out the player powers very soon. Let me read the chat. Hero YSS says a lot. No, they're feeling mixed with what they have and they are drained. I mean, yeah, Hero YSS is not being preferable in today's meta, right? They just absolutely get wrecked. They just get destroyed. But if they are filling with, like, if they have many farm accounts, I guess it's fine. But I mean, Hero YSS is just not good. Look at 2359 power. We shall very soon. It seems like 3308 has taken control of open field. This is not looking good for 2359 and 1365. Man, how the tables have turned. How the tables have turned. And we are seeing Dido Garrison. Who's... And Hector. Where is People's Attila? Like chat says, where's People's Attila? Man, Attila David Garrison is just being the single best garrison right now, I think. They're drained for zone 5. I mean, Zone 5 is like only 5, it was like only 5-6 days of fighting, right? I refuse to believe that they drained themselves in Zone 5. I mean, they are Imperium after all. Hi Belect, I have Sun Tzu LC, both expertise I'm working on too, infantry set. If I wanna expand to 2 marches, should I play Sun Tzu Prime William Wallace and buy GLC, or should I invest in Ivar or William Wallace? You can just play Sun Tzu Prime William Wallace 5551. I don't really recommend investing William Wallace or Ivar right now. You are gonna be needing over 300 golden heads to expertise William Wallace, right? So that's still a little bit far away. Ivar might be an option because Ivar 5511 is like only 200 golden heads, and it's very, very viable. But then again, we only have like 8 or 9 months up until the next infantry release. Yo, cheers! Welcome, welcome. We're just spectating this KVK, and this KVK is being just absolutely insanity. I'm just jaw-dropping. By the way, Chis is also my ally in this KVK. So we're gonna have some fun. How's it going, man? Engineering or leadership for 6th March. So what I'm doing is I am building leadership gear for my 6th March, which is Siege. And the idea here is I want to utilize that gear for my city defense as well. And I don't want to go too ham on engineering. Honestly, 1365 disappoint again. Every KVK they are giving up, no winning soul. If we are fighting 2 days against 2 camps and they are doing nothing. Hi Belect, Putnik, what's up, man? Yeah, we're gonna check out the power. Let's see. 08 fought on 2 fronts last night while also helping 606. They're the only impressive thing I've ever seen this KVK so far. I hope they win. Yes, 3308, they are absolutely being beasts. Look at this. Mr. Hope and the Wild Lion, they are both dropped close to 1.1 billion power each. Just absolutely insane. 08 is doing great job. Yeah. So in this KVK, I am absolutely impressed by 2359, and also I'm impressed by 3308. I like, they have my admiration. I mean, of course, 606, right? 606 is against all odds. They were holding them back, like against 2359, like having an overwhelming advantage, right? 606, they've been holding on to this until the tides have been turned. So also props to 606. 1365 is they were doing very, very well in zone 5, right? Everything was equal. 3308 was a slightly little bit better, but 1365 was like equal, right? Equal to the kingdom that is currently performing like being insane. Zig is in 3 days. Oh, okay. So that means we're not gonna be seeing Zig fight or something. Is there a war frenzy in this KVK? I don't think so. Hope and Lion had the same streaming session they did last KVK in 2377. No more calves? Ah, I see, no more calves. Here we are seeing another Hera and YSS garrison. Guys, by the way, the gear on this garrison is absolutely maxed out to the teeth or to the bone. Everything is maxed out, leadership gear, even running Ring and Vengeance. Absolutely anti-swarm, but still the swarming is, they are trading 300% positive. Let's check out the report. Yeah, so look at this. Yep, 300, maybe even more than that. 5.8 million KP versus 18.55 million. Maybe 310%. And if you go ahead and check out the statistics, we will see, look at this, vengeance. Ring. And then level 5, like all of the level 5 leadership gear. And maxed out armament as well. I think this is a square formation. But yeah, even with maxed out insane stuff, it's just like a raw swarm, man. How's the map looking? WL and MH can single-handedly win a KK when it runs this long. While I Mr. Hope, yeah, hero-wise is another thing in 2026. Yeah, man, it's absolutely it's just jaw-dropping. Yo, if 3308 is becoming this strong, who is gonna beat 3308? I think we are getting like a very, very insane contender of having like a super Imperium. The main strategy of 3308 is, guys, doesn't it sound crazy that this Imperium Kingdom, their main strategy is to drag on the fight and drain the other Imperiums, other super Imperiums. How crazy that sounds. That's just crazy. You ready for fights this Sunday? Solar, absolutely. By the way, welcome Solar. Welcome. I am so excited, man. Watching this KK, I'm getting hyped up, and also my own KK fight is starting very soon this Sunday. Just insane. How many stats in the March field? How many stats is a March field viable? If I have 15% defense and 26.5% health is enough to trade one-to-one. You mean additional stats from gear? I don't think that is enough to trade positive. I mean, it kind of depends on who are you fighting, right? If your opponents are weaker than that, then you are going to be trading good. But if your opponents are stronger than that, then you are going to be trading negative. I think 606 and 365 are doing good. And 3359 and 08 are doing amazing. We just set our bars really high after 93 and 2489 KK. Drink water. Welcome. Swarming becomes so strong. RIP is absolutely just insane. You know what? I'm gonna be using in this kind of swarming rally garrison. If they're purely swarming this, I would actually use like Caesar or like those type of commander as a primary, and then slap in Heracles secondary. I think they're gonna trade better. I think, like, honestly, like, I think they are gonna trade better instead of YSS. But I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. I haven't tested this. Imperium KD must have enough resources and troops until Zig opens, so we can enjoy watching fights in Zig. If Imperium KD is drained after 2 days in fighting Kingsland, then it's not right to call Imperium. Yeah, I also don't believe that 1365 got drained. I don't think everybody is drained yet. 606 was getting hit hard for many days, but I think 606 is still... I think they still have some in the bank. Chad dropped almost 200 million power. Look at this. Hey, Etna. Welcome back to the kitchen crew. Appreciate you for the 2 months of support. Garrison will be non-existent in our KK. Siege of Orleans, yeah. Everything is getting swarmed, right? So whoever, I guess whoever has the open field control maybe wins the KVK. We shall see. Do we have War Frenzy? I don't think we have War Frenzy in our KVK. Getting full benefit from Mr. Hope on the Wildline and Velociraptor was big, definitely for 3308. Speaking of guys, again, Velociraptor has officially broken the single KP gained in a single KVK. KP gained in a single KVK. Currently, he is sitting at 35 billion KP gain. Last record in my last KVK was Al-Hatham, 34.2. So he have already exceeded. This data is, let's see, 38 minutes ago. So probably he has exceeded with 1 billion more KP. Not to mention, Velociraptor also has a second account, which, you know, only gained 20 billion KP. This guy is just, this guy is being insane. Absolutely. I got jealous. I got the Imperium Farm KVK. I guess my next fights are in the restart account. Yams. Ah, yeah, man. Velociraptor new KP record for a single KVK, 35 billion indeed. And it is going up. It is still going up. This KVK is still gonna go up. Maybe he might even reach 40 billion. Who knows? Maybe even more. Who knows? We just gotta wait and see how far he is gonna break the record. Maybe Gorgo and Simim works against Swarm. Yeah, Gorgo and Simim is quite good. Yeah, Gorgo and CM is quite good, but unfortunately it's not really mixed, right? And I think they are, at this point, they're just trying to fill whatever troops they have. Uh, 606 tried Gorgo CM, it got melted. Huh, that's interesting. Is there new meta? I don't know, man. I'm just saying stuff. Who knows, man? Who knows? The only reason why I'm saying Caesar is I saw Caesar Heracles in action in my last KVK with the Trap City, and that was absolutely insane. Why did 1365 quit? I don't know, man. Did they quit? I don't think so, right? They're still fighting. No, they're still fighting. Yeah, look at this. They're still here. They're still fighting. Actually, 2359 and 1365 combined ball is pushing out 3308 right now. Let me set this on fire camp, and if I zoom out, the blue dots represent 2359 and orange dot is 1365. So they are pushing out 3308 ball. This is primarily 3308 players we are seeing down here. Maybe their objective is this flag. They are closing in with the flag. Let's see if they can burn this. 40 billion in 1 cake is insane. Absolutely insane. Insane in shorter time than Al-Hatham. That's also true as well. Velociraptor is doing this in a shorter time. Our Kingsland lasted for 8 days, right? And that's how Al-Hatham got the 34.2 billion. But this is not even 8 days. This is day 3. We are seeing a Gorgo, and I cannot really see the secondary commander. I think it's Tokugawa. Shapur Ashur is absolutely gonna slap this. With the Witch 2, they're just insane now. $40 billion KP is more KP than some D-seed kingdoms have total. Yeah. Absolutely insanity. Okay, so this flag must have got destroyed. Let me check out the report. I mean, it is not as bad. I mean, it's still treated a little bit negative. Here a little bit negative, but it is not as destroyed as I thought. All right, using the. Okay, this gear is actually the statistically optimized gear for infantry rally gears and KVK weapon and helmet, a hope cloak and eternal night, and gloves, and probably the set boots, but we do not see the set boots here, which means yeah, we don't really see the set boots. Okay, so because it's still on the territory, it did not really, it's not gonna be proccing, right? And we are seeing a pincer with toppler, demolisher, airtight, and ring and vengeance. Absolutely anti-swarm stuff happening. Level 5 ring, but the vengeance, I don't think the vengeance is level 5. Okay, so this flag got burned. All right, 3308. Here we are having some skirmish right here. Hope and Lion have terrorized 1365 today. It's just absolutely insane, man. It's just insane. Looking forward to play for 3517 and terrorize Blick this Sunday. Skitty, I'm looking forward to our pass opening this Sunday as well, my friend. This KP difference between F2P and Well has grown with time. You think F2P players will quit since they can't keep up? I don't think so. So the KVK that we are watching, this is the absolute highest level of KVK, right? A lot of big spenders here. So the stuff that we see here, it is the absolute maximum, like extreme level. But you know, other than this, there are dozens, even hundreds of other KVK, maybe even thousands. I don't even know exactly number, but there are many other KVKs happens that in low seed, D, C, B, A seeds, right? And myself, I have been in the bottom of the seed, and I arrived at A seed. And the KVK is still fun, even though my account was still noob, right? You just get matched against the similar level players. As the seed goes down, you usually matched against similar level of players, and you can still have some fun. I was still having some fun in a lower seed, although the fights you don't usually last like really long. Like the pass for opening will be like in a couple of hours, like day 1 and it's done. And then Kingsland will end in like 12 hours or something like that. And total, you will be getting like maybe maximum 2 days of fights in lower seeds. But it's still fun. It's still fun. But they really need to do something, and that is the conversion stones. They really need to allow players to get more conversion stones and make it cheaper. Because now we know that they are gonna be keep releasing new formations regularly, right? And we have seen the actual cost, which is very expensive. So they need to do something about it. It is not sustainable, that model. You cannot put something behind a monetary gate. It's not gonna make players happy. You cannot force players to spend, right? That is not a good model, and I think Lilith knows that, and I think Lilith will do something about it. I trust Lilith 100%. They will be doing that. Other than that, you know, that's the only conversion stone issue, right? Conversion stone issue. Other than that, yeah, other aspect is quite decent. Looking forward to Sunday. Sasuke, me too, man. I am so hyped watching this KVK, and I'm also hyped with my own, with our own KVK as well. Holy crap. Our FTPs so far in the most of low impairments KVKs have gained between 400 to 800 million KB quite consistently. Not too bad in my opinion. Yeah, 400 to 800 million is not too bad. I mean, I was very low spender in DC Kingdom, and of course because my DC was a smaller kingdom, the recovery was also small as well, but I was still managing to get like 1 billion KP each KK. Yeah, I managed to get 1 billion KP each KK in CD seed. Imagine how much profit Lilith is making from so many KK happening. Kind of crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. It's crazy. When you face a kingdom with players having 100 billion KP plus, the fighting will gonna be long day. Yeah, I'm happy my account is so bad I don't need much conversion stones. Drink water now. Your account is gonna grow inevitably. Like so long as you're just playing the game, your account will become stronger as the time goes by. But I do think that by the time your account is becoming very strong, they will already implement something to make it like make the players seamless in terms of like converting stuff. That's what I think. We need someone to convince Lily to give us 100% resource back at the end of the cake, because most of them go into replenishing debts anyways. 100% is a bit too much, I think. But I do think that they could increase some, resource specs. Maybe even some speed up specs. Who knows? The majority of the FTP will quit and our couldn't just can't keep up. Yeah, FTP players are... I mean, it's quite time consuming to be an FTP player, right? It is quite time consuming. You gotta grind a lot. But it is doable. Yes, it is doable. There are many great examples of insane FTP players. It's just very time consuming. What auxiliary skill are you gonna use? So I did not know that your the currency actually caps at 10,000. So I did not do anything, like did not purchase anything. I just purchased some today. So I purchased Tutmos, Mehmet, Pyrrhus, Martel, and Saladin on my 5 marches. That's the main stuff that I purchased. When will Ziggurat open to capture? According to you guys, it still has 3 more days, which is insane. I thought this was gonna open like tomorrow or something. Yo, but how long does it take to burn a flag until it's gone? 60 minutes. I absolutely have no idea, you guys. If there is any flag burning expert here, let us know. I'm also curious as well. I actually don't know, like how long exactly it takes to burn. Like if you do not repair that, how long does it take? And if you repair it, how many repairs can you do? There are some guys, who knows? No Khan. Yeah, no Khan. My Genghis Khan, I don't have Genghis Khan. That skill is only 3 level, so it's only reducing 60. If I had Genghis Khan or Chinggis Khan, I might have used it, but unfortunately I just do not have Chinggis Khan myself. I don't have many commanders. Should I get YSG now? I'm running Chinchikwan, Zugilian, and Herman Ash. With them boys, no. You should not get YSG. Just wait until they reveal the new archer, which is gonna be very, very soon. I heard that they're gonna be having community gathering at the end of this April, and probably they're gonna reveal the commander skills there. So we are maybe looking into like 2 weeks or maybe less than 2 weeks of time. 2359 is building a flag here, and they are using Attila and David Garrison. There you go, which is kind of being insane. Takes 70 minutes. 70 minutes without fixing. Okay. 14,000 points per burn. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. 14,000, so that means 5 repairs. 5 repairs. Okay, it's not exactly 6. I don't think. Yeah, 6 is not you. I don't think you can reach 6 unless like they allow it to repair a little bit up, right? So mostly you can like fix 6 times, but if it like continues burning right after you repair, it's 5. So maybe 6, and then depending on how much it repairs it, I think it can go even to 7. If you have 100 million troops each, like Hope and Line, I will swarm everyone I see. Well, they are actually exactly doing that. Mr. Hope and the Wild Line, yo, yesterday I was watching their stream and they just casually walked up to 200 million power player from JSD, right? 1365, and then they just started swarming that guy. 200 million power player. And I think they also traded quite decently. Yeah, the player was like around like something around this power, right? Which was kind of insane and surprising. Should I do 2 boots, 2 iconic 5, or 1 iconic 5 and crit? I would do two boots, 2 iconic 5, so that both of your marches are benefiting. How often can you repair? 2400. I see. Burn is 2400. Okay. Thank you guys for giving us the info. So 2400 is 3 repairs. So after 2400 you repair, and then it burns around 70 minutes, right? So around like every like 22 minutes or something like that you can repair it. Every like 21 or something. Flags have minimum burn time of 20 minutes, fort 60 minutes. Oh, okay. Alright, there you go. Thank you guys. Every time I saw Hope and Line, they were swarming of Blackhorse City. Yeah. Infinite amount of troops makes you do crazy stuff. Yeah, it's just being craziness. Mr. Hope and Wild Lion, they were this type of crazy players like all this time, right? They just go in, they don't care about losing troops, they just swarm everything. Hashtag swarm everything. Coming to 3308, I think the 3308 is being a very, very good home for them. This is the first KVK there, right? Look at this. Wild Lion has arrived, so I think he's planning to solo fill this. Again, also not only this swarm, but if they hug a flag like this becomes extremely hard to burn as well. That's also another problem that these, Mr. Hope and the Wild Line, these immensely big power players bring to the table. Like the flag becomes really hard to burn. There you go, Velociraptor, 144 billion. I think Velociraptor also broken the record of having the single highest KP player in the game, right? So he is now the highest KP player. Hi Billy, how many gear upgrades do you have planned for AM? So unfortunately, the Alliance Mobilization event is arriving at Friday. The registration phase is happening on Friday, and then the actual quests will start on Monday. But my Pass 4 is gonna be opening Sunday, one day before the quest. So it's just sad, unfortunate, but I am just gonna have to awaken, craft, and refine all of my gear before Pass 4. Not during AM. It is what it is. And then during Alliance Mobilization, I guess I'll just do other quests. But it is what it is. I have so many gears to awaken and craft as well. So we have a lot of crafting to do. I think I am gonna be doing my crafting maybe on Saturday or something when the Mountain Warfare drops. Just before Pass. It's gonna be like Pass for preparation live stream. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, and also don't forget to leave a like. We are gonna be doing a lot of crafting and stuff. Also I'm buying Mountain Warfare for the first time. Do we know what gear piece will be Alliance Mobilization this time? I do not know. If you guys know, chat, let us know. Hey yo, Big Daddy is coming in with 5 gifties. Appreciate you, man. Much love. Always supporting the channel. Much love, brother. Here we go. I also have emoji for Big Daddy as well. My guy Big Daddy is always supporting the channel, always there for us. Big love, my guy. And Drink Water now got some membership. Wait, that Caddy Raptor did wait, needs to TP out. What? Wait. Oh my god. You guys are saying, you're saying this guy's a dead weight, but I'm pretty sure that this guy has a stats like above average player. My guy, when you are watching this high level of Imperium KKs, I guess the above average stats become like a dead weight or something. Between pass opening and AM quest is a half a day, right? I think, yeah, I think it's like half a day or maybe a day or something. If you wanna fight 3308 next KVK, you must have an account that can handle Unlimited Swarm by Mr. Hope and Wildline. Yes. Yes. I'm looking forward to that. I am actually applying something. It's currently top secret. But yeah, yeah, Mr. Hope and Wildline. You just never save when Mr. Hope and Wildline is next to you. KD 2026 is good. Lucky, unfortunately I'm sorry, I have no idea about 2026. I check his acclaim. How much is this 11.6 million acclaim? I don't know. How much is this? I think this is quite decent, right? 11.6 is quite decent, right? Meanwhile, he's been awake for 15 hours straight fighting frontline. All 4 KDs, 1 ball. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. 3308, let me just switch to wind camp. 2359 is currently being sieged, and they are actually using Attila and David, the singular best garrison here. And we are seeing 606 and 3308 having the majority of the field control. 2359 is from above trying to push the ball, but I don't think they're going to be doing this anytime soon. Let us check out the report. Wait, is this being raw swarmed or is there a rally? This is being raw swarmed. Holy moly, this is being raw swarmed. Yeah, look at this. The usual suspects. We are seeing Mr. Hope and Wildline just around the flag. Just usual guys. Wherever we see a flag being swarmed, 100% guaranteed that there will be a Wildline, and Mr. Hope is just there. This garrison report might be quite crazy. Okay. Mr. Hope on the Y line is kinda getting low, but also the garrison is getting low as well, very low, and it's about to die. It is getting reinforced, but it's not enough. The garrison is not being full. 143 million, 120, 194. CDEV 83. My guy dropped insane amount of power. Holy crap. Squishy Panda 86 million power. Oh, so here Wildline is there, and here Mr. Hope is there. Double swarming, 2 flags. The garrison died. We're seeing Arthur. Yeah, I think this flag is going down, but it did survive for quite some time. Yep, there you go. Both of them are dead. Insane. Let's check out the report. Ooh, that was some action. No, not the Arthur one. Yeah, this Attila one. Let's see. How in the hell Attila and David, they were being swarmed like from the beginning. There was no rally, but still the swarmers managed to trade, like they got more KPI. I mean, they did get slightly more deaths, but this is equal, almost equal trade in terms of deaths. How the heck is this? Mr. Ach is just casually losing a couple of 100,000 tier 5s. Holy moly. Where is Wild Lion? Yeah, there we go. Wild Lion. Wild Lion is actually using Herman and Hector. That's interesting. Hector is very interesting when he is paired with skill damage, because he does reduce some rage. Very interesting. This one, they weren't able to reinforce this. I mean, they did try to add some, but it just quickly died. I mean, as we can see, it wasn't even full. They made it full here, but then again, it just went all downhill. And the swarmers actually traded positive. Holy, yeah, the garrison wasn't full. I guess you don't really need a rally in 2026. You just go swarm. 3308, not even setting a rally on the flags. Brute force swarming going on. And not only just the brute force, but they are kind of like trading positive. They're either trading like very close 1-to-1, or they are trading positive like this, which is quite insane. Lion and Hope, Swarming plus Rally incoming, Rip flag. So the Rally is kind of like being like a insurance, right? If it doesn't go down by the Swarmers, then the Rally will finish it. I think that's what's happening. Let me go down and see where everybody's going. Let's see. 1365 is building a flag here. This one is getting built. 3308 going down. Try to stop this. I think they will be managed to stop this new flag. Unless 2359 uses this opportunity to burn more flags, which they cannot really, because the only flag here is already burning. That means 2359 ball here does not really have objective close by. These doesn't really have touch points. This flag is not really burning. 606 is going back to refresh troops, and 3308 most definitely is going to siege this easy peasy. Yeah, we are seeing some Gorgo. We are seeing Gorgo Martel action right here. I wonder why Gorgo Martel is like being so bad though. I wonder why. Yeah, this is that. Give me a second. Let me just see Gorgo's skill set. They do stack each other, right? They do stack. Garrison, infantry, Gorgo. Yeah, 10% more normal damage and extra 10% counter attack damage, right? So the damage type of Gorgo buff is different than Martel buff. Martel's buff is 30% damage dealt, so this is damage bonus. Gorgo specifically gains 10 normal and 10 bonus. That means combined, Martel and Gorgo is gaining 50% damage increase plus 30% counterattack damage. That is 80% counterattack damage. Not to mention that whenever the troop launches basic attack, normal damage is increased by 30. So this is also gonna contribute into counterattack damage. Whenever this troop deals smite damage, it deals this much 30% more normal damage for the next 3 seconds. This is another buff. Whenever it launches basic attack or counter attack, damage absorption shield. It should be quite the anti-swarm though. They are giving you quite the amount of anti-swarm stuff. Special concoction. Oh, okay. Weird. Quite weird. I wanted to check out the report, but unfortunately, because the flag was building, yeah, so we cannot really click on anything. Attila gives 80% counter attack damage. Right, if I'm correct. I wonder what is the difference though. It's weird. Their swarming marches are very optimized. They have bastion skills. The marches are stronger. Hey, let us go ahead and check out the powers. Like, definitely people are getting drained. Let me check out here. So BLN and JST and integrity, 10 billion, 7 billion, and 7 billion. Okay, let's check out this alliance. So a couple of 100 mils. I mean, they can still run open field, but it's kind of gonna be tough to like fill flags. kind of running low on troops with 100 mil. These players still have some meat, but again, like slightly over 100 mils is kind of like it's been hard territory. I mean, they can still fill a flag, but then again, if they're like playing 6 or 7 marches, then they will no longer have troops to deploy on open field. So especially these 90 million players, 80 million players, 70 million players, these are like basically kind of like zeroed, I think. A lot of farm accounts. We are seeing BLN is quite drained in terms of troops, that is. Unless they want to absolutely zero themselves. Let's check out this one. Again, another 100 million. If this guy is running 7 March, then 7 March, 400, let's say 450, that is like 3 million. You need 3 million tier 5 troops, right? To actively run 7 marches, plus a little bit more to heal your hospital. You continuously deploy. So this 100 million mark is like, if you go down, then you no longer can deploy marches, like 7 March. So we are seeing there are some players here with a little bit of power left, but most of the players are still around 190 million. Hey, there are some couple of big players here as well, but a lot of 70, 80, 90 million powers. Let's see. Excuse me. Had to sneeze. Let's check here. Yeah, these players are barely deploy marches, right? Yeah, they are barely deploy marches. Got a lot of that. Yeah, these players as well. So, okay, I mean, 1365, they still have some, but if they go all in, I am not sure like how many days they can continue. They will suffer in terms of field. Let us check out the opposing side, which is 3308. We have 2 alliances. This is the main one. Yeah, still 427 billion. This guy is healthy. A couple of 120, 30, 40s. Man, Velociraptor dropped. Oh, this is the second account. Holy crap. So Mr. Open the Wild Lion and then 200. Yeah, I think the sheer amount of troops, 3308 still have a lot more troops. As you can see, there are many 100 million, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 million power still left. But there are still a lot of players that went below 100 million power. So these players are also kind of having a little bit trouble with it. That's a lot of farm accounts though. Let's see. Yeah, I would say 3308 has more troops left in themselves. Velociraptor, the main account, how much power was he? Hey, Irgundir. Good evening, my friend. Welcome. 1365 downtime is starting now as well, huh? How much power was Velociraptor? Velociraptor has 450 million acclaim points. Oh my goodness. Velociraptor was at like 400 million or something. 800 million pre-KVK. Wow. Oh yeah. He lost 550 million power. Yeah, I was checking the stats. I think he lost 550 million power. So yeah, he was close to like 800 million power. That is just absolutely insanity. There are a couple of big players here, but we still see some 90 million players. Yeah, I would say 3308 definitely has a lot more troops left. They definitely have a lot more troops left. Let us check out 2359. Let's check out coalition. 2359 is, in terms of power, they are even have a less power than the 1365. Okay, a couple of healthy powers here. 100 million, so that's very good. Open field. 90 mils, still this is good, but 80 mils is now going down in a lot of farms right here. Okay, let's check out this one. 100 mil. Mokote. Oh my god, Mokote, how many power did he drop? Mokote dropped 650 million power. Also, Mokote hit 100 billion KP, this KVK. So congratulations for Mokote. He dropped 650 million power. That means he was around close to 900 million power when the KVK began. This is just absolutely insanity of what is happening. And we are seeing a lot of, there's a lot of farm accounts. Let's check this out. Fluffy Pony account was stacked. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. Luma. Man, this Pennywise guy also, like, wasn't he like 400 million or something? Let me check out the stats if I can find Pennywise. Copy this and then maybe place. Pennywise have lost 177 million power. Yes, he was 300 million power. Pennywise have gained 10 billion KP. This guy is also going crazy. Just checking out the stats here. Wonder if you guys can see it. He was quite literally swarming like crazy as well, losing hundreds of thousands of troops. 2359 also a little bit thin, I think. 1365 and 2359 honestly looking quite similar in my opinion, but 3308 is looking quite healthy. Let me check out 606 side. Okay, 13.8 billion power, and we also has another 9 billion power here, another 6 billion. Let's see. Man, chat dropped insane power as well. Okay, Mama Peace also dropped the insane power. Holy crap. Did Krix just zero himself? I think he did. He was garrisoning. Krix quite literally zeroed himself, man. That's just insane. Oh my god, wait a second. PTI, hold on a second. Let me check out PTI stats. How much power did PTI drop? PTI dropped like around 100 million power. Okay. Alright, I guess that's still crazy. 606 is still very, very healthy, man. 606 is still very, very healthy. Extremely healthy in terms of troops. Again, these 100 mil, 90 mils gonna be quite tough to fill. But they still have some quite a bit amount of healthiness here. Very, very healthy. Let's check here. A lot of open field players here and also filler accounts. Yeah, a lot of open fillers and filler counts. 70, 80. I mean, I think they've been doing great job filling the rally garrison. The smaller kingdoms, right? They must have had quite tough KK. We've seen the stats. They are not really trading that great. Like all negative. What do you guys think, man? Do you guys agree that 3308 and 606 are more healthier in terms of troops than 2359 and 1365? $3308 still has troops left. Only there is a big spender are the ones are swarming and losing troops. Man, if everybody goes all in, I can see that this Kingsland is continuing for another 4 or 5 days easily. I know that everybody has that much capability. It's still not over. Uh, 606 went turtle mode for a day and half a day. They just watch 3308 carry. Yeah, 606, they did a really good job. Turtle mode is actually good strategy, right? You just turtle and then go for attrition, try to trade as positive as possible and try to drain your enemies. And if the other side, which is 3308, is having advantage over 1365, then that turtle strategy is going to work, especially if you have more troops. So they have played to their strengths. 2359 also is playing to their strength, overwhelmingly strong presence on open field, but it's just not being enough to completely eliminate 606 because 606 is defending extremely well, even though they have lost a lot of territory right here. And 3308 now just started rolling over 1365. As we are just started watching, they are still making territorial advances. It's looking quite grim for 1365. And according to you guys, 1365 is going on a downtime, so it's even not looking good. It's even bad. I wonder what's going on in their minds. What do you guys think? I mean, 2 days ago when I was, when we were spectating this KVK, we were saying, okay, this KVK might end in 1 or 2 days. Because it was really hard to stop 2359 advance, right? They were just crushing. And then even 3308 joined up, they were still like performing insane. So 1365 was free burning them down here. So how many days do you guys think this KVK has left? I wonder if it's gonna continue up until a Zig fight or gonna end before that. Oh, also guys, you know what? I was watching what Mr. Hope and Wildline stream, right? And they speak in Russian, and I also speak Russian a little bit, and I also understand what they're saying, right? And that is when I was watching like 2 days ago when they were having trouble, when they were losing. 606 and 3308 was losing when, they were getting burned, and then 606 getting pushed back. That is when I was watching their stream. And people asked, right, in the chat, please show map, right? And then Mr. Hope and Wildline replied, no need to show the map, we are winning. even though, you know, they were getting burned, on all fronts and 606 was getting pushed, they went back, tried to stabilize the area right here, right? And then they literally, they did not show the map. They just said, no need to show the map, we're winning. That's what they said. That's some badass moment right there. Don't you guys agree? Like the stream, free support. Goober, appreciate you, man. Yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, press that like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And also, if you are also new, subscribe and check out my other videos. They are quite good. 606 has more depth than 1365. Yeah, 606 still has a lot more power. I mean, they don't have the number of players, right? They are 130 players, so 20 entire players are, you know, that's a big number, right? I mean, they do have a campmates, right? Other smaller kingdoms, but the smaller kingdoms are actually giving their all, and they are all running out of power. Like if we are seeing like 70-80 million power players, there's a lot of them. That is quite the power loss, I would say. Blicht, hope you are having a great day. Crystal, I am having a great day, man. I hope you are having a great day as well. Will there be a Ziggurat fight? That is the ultimate question, Twister. I'm also wondering if there's gonna be Zig fight, if this is going to last until Zig, or if it's gonna end before that. This KVK is being full of surprises. 2 days ago, we thought that this might end in 1 or 2 days, but tables have turned. 606, 3308 making a comeback, and that comeback is looking insanely strong. I need to go and blow my nose, you guys. I just sneezed and my nose is like stuffed. They know they're winning because they got so much troops and resources for this fight. Until zero speed ups, bro. Akira, insane, man. Zig is in 3 days. If there's a fight, everyone will be limping there. Come on, you guys. Give us a Zig fight. Give us a Zig fight. Yeah, this is another insane KVK. Like, back to back, last KVK was insane. 2489 and 1093. And then this KVK is also being insane. Like, absolutely. Will you stream your Zone 5 fight? Yes, of course. Sponge, 100% I will be streaming. I'm gonna go on a streaming frenzy, as usual. Do you think 3308 and 606 could push them out in the next 3 days? Right now, judging by the situation, I think they can. They have upper hand. I don't think it's gonna be quite... I think it's gonna be quite tough for 1365 and 2359 to turn this situation around. 3308 and 606 still have a lot of troops in power, but again, like in this type of high Imperial KVKs, anything could happen. We also said that the exact same 2 days ago, right? When 3308 was free burning and then 606 was also free burning up top. They were losing territory. And look at what we have now. Okay, 3308 and 606. This is combined ball. Let me put into fire camp and let's see what do you have here. We have 2359 and 1365. This is combined 2 camp versus 2 camp ball fight happening right here. Let's see who is gonna be winning this ball. 3308 and 606 has engaged. Their aim is to burn a flag around here, which is kind of hard to see right now. if 3308 606 actually managed just to push this ball, that's gonna be showing something. It's gonna be quite tough. That means they have the momentum. But if 2359 and 1365 actually holds on and then pushes them back, then this KVK is still on. That's what I think. I'm in a purple camp with allies, so I'll be watching. And man, I'm quite excited. We're gonna have some fun, man. This KVK is making us fired up. Belicht check north. You see blue building to Zig. 365 coming. Oh yeah. Yeah, they are building from here, right? So they are preparing for Zig fight just in case. This is a backup plan. Alright, as for now, the ball is kind of looking very, very equal. There is like no movement at all. It is being positioned at exactly the same spot. We are seeing equal amount of sat phase from 2359 and 08. Very, very equal. In terms of position, 2359 and 3308, they are the same, but I would say that 2359, no, they're kind of same. They're kind of same. It's just that 1365 is walking down from down here, going around, and 606 is walking from so far away. So 3308 and 606 might have a ever so slight disadvantage here, because it's gonna take for quite some time to 606 to refresh their marches. You think 1365 stayed too long in zone 5? I don't know, man. I mean, if they are, they did stay in the zone 5 core for quite some time, right? But like, I would think that they are already planning their, like, already have planned their resources and upcoming fights, right? Okay, so it seems 2359 is actually having a little bit of upper age. I think this ball is crashing down, maybe. Let's see. This ball is gonna tell us something. Right now it's being very equal, so this KVK is still being equal. There's still this KVK is still being equal, which means 3308 does have a little bit of advantage, because if this KVK is being equal, then 3308 has a swarming power, right? They have troops, so this cannot really be equal. If this KVK should be equal, then I think 2359 and 1365 should win this ball. Let's see if that happens. That's just my opinion, you guys. It's not 2 versus 2. 65 bring like 15 people only. So it's mainly 2359. Let me zoom out and see how many orange dots we see here. Yeah, I guess it's mainly 2359 now, but then again, from 1365, yeah, look at this. They are walking a very, very long way around to join the fight. So eventually, actually 3300. Wait, 3308 actually managed to push this back while they are swarming this flag. This is Gorgo and Martel. We can finally check out the report, but before that I gotta go to restroom. I'll be back, guys. I need to go to restroom, be a bit. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so they managed to burn this. Let's check out the report. Yeah. Holy crap. It was just wildline swarming alone. Oh my goodness. 200% report. Yeah, the garrison wasn't really getting reinforced because they did lose the field control, right? I mean, there were a couple of reinforcements here and there, but unfortunately, they weren't able to keep this full. So Mr. Hope and the Wild Lion, they just ran over, and we are seeing Qinshi Huan Shapur. Okay, let's check out this swarming march though. Qinshi Huan Shapur, interesting. Herman and Hector. Sun Tzu Prime, Ivar, good swarmer. Oa and Belly. Achilles and Gigi. Zuge and Ashore. Baichi and Scipio Emilianus. Yo, 100% Wild Lion is here to just freaking swarm stuff. He's not even playing he doesn't really care about field. He's just swarming. Speaking of swarming, this flag is also getting swarmed from 3308 along with Ashur and Shapur Rally. 2359 does have a field control around the flag. It is very close. The flag is still getting reinforced. Wild Lion is hugging this flag. This flag is gonna get hard filled by Wild Lion. Wild Lion is being MVP. Man, Mr. Hope and the Wild Lion is being MVP. And not to mention, Velociraptor is absolutely destroying the open field. Breaking the KP record. Oh my goodness, this is still up. This is still up. This is still up. It's still getting reinforced. Rally is also getting reinforced. Hey bro, I don't know if you remember, I asked about the VAR 5511 last stream. I do him for my Kingsland fight and he was cooking with Sun Tzu. Best decision I made because it's a cheap investment. I told you, man. Nice. I'm also gonna do that myself as well. Yep, Sun Tzu Prime Ivar does have some potential. Very cheap investment. Ivar is only gonna be used for a couple of months, right? Up until next infantry release. But if you do not have William Wallace or Philip, and if you do not mind spending like 200 golden heads, then Sun Tzu Prime Ivar and Baichi LC is very, very good 2-march setup for infantry. And this flag is still not going down. They are also using Gorgo and... Wait, I think it's Gorgo and Heracles. Yes, it is Gorgo and Heracles. Quite interested in how they are going to be trading. Look how fast Lion is dropping. Oh my goodness. 100k. Each time we click, he is dropping 100k power. He just healed. 700, 700, 600, 500, 500. They managed to defend. They regained the field control. The rally is dead. Wild Lion actually managed to defend this. This is absolutely craziness. Yeah, this is what happened in my last KVK, right? When Mr. Hope Wild Lion hugged the flag, it was quite hard. I mean, we did manage to burn a flag when both of them were hugging a flag, but that took us 30 minutes a long rally just to burn one flag. Look at how low this dropped here. It almost went down. Oh my goodness. The rally traded insanely positive though. The rally did trade insanely positive. Let's see. Yeah, Shapur Ashur actually traded really. Oh, this was Martel. I thought this was Hector. I mean, Heracles. Okay. Yeah, the rally traded positive like 200%. In terms of deaths, they still traded positive. Overall, because they were doing AoE damage, they also did way too much more KP. And we are seeing some swarmers up here. Pennywise is always their swarm. Look. Guys, Pennywise, like, he just swarms stuff as well. He just casually loses 100k troops for each swarms, and then he is just training back. Absolutely insanity. Maybe 2359, the swarmers also need to optimize their marches for swarming, just like Mr. Hope and Wildlion are doing. They are using Shapur, Ashur, Scipio, and Emilianus on the field just because they want to swarm. I mean, Penny is also using Shapur, and they were also using Ivar as well, right? We don't really see... Oh, there we go. We do see Sinsu Ivar here. Liu Alex. Okay. Scipio Liu. Okay, it seems like 2359 is regaining control on the open field. Maybe 3308 is going back to the refresh. Let's see if they're gonna be sieging this flag again. Let me read the chat. Maybe it's the plan for Hope and Lion to drop power and get a nice migration for 3308. I mean, maybe. That's also maybe. Not the best report, but since it's Lion's troop, it really doesn't matter. Man. Now we are acting as if, you know, we can just waste away while Mr. Hope and the Wildlion's troops. After watching this KVK, 3308 will be a attractive place to go have fun. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. 3308 is becoming absolute monster kingdom. All the while 2359 burning a lot on the right. Let's see. 2359, are they burning or getting burned? Okay, this flag is getting burned. Oh my god, so 606 took the advantage right there and they are started burning some flags. So 2359 is burning everywhere. They're burning everywhere, and they did try to burn this, but it was unsuccessful attempt. They got themselves burned here. The situation is looking very, very tough. The situation is looking very, very tough. However, I do not want to judge too soon because I still think that anything could happen. But I think we are like firsthand started experiencing what the ultra high power players can do and what these ultra high power players can bring to the table. I think this is what we are experiencing firsthand. I think we are experiencing this firsthand. Mr. Hope and the Wildlion, definitely they are being the key players here. It's just absolutely insanity. Hello from Poito in your KVK. Ox Shadow, hello man. I'm looking forward to Zone 5 this Sunday. After KVK, if Lion doesn't quit, they will be able to face 2489. Wait, what? He's spending millions of dollars a year with the official return, maybe not quite. No one will do this for long this time. 606 flag is burning too. Let's see. This is intact. 606 flags are currently intact. There's nothing. Oh, look at this. 606 actually started building in from the pass as well, but this flag is burning. But 606 is starting to build from the pass and started burning more flags up top here. Okay, so 606 is making some moves up here while everybody is, you know, having their attention here. 606 is doing some multitasking up top. This ball here, right here, is still looking very, very equal. $23.59 is pushing in. Let's see if they are gonna be rallying this again. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really hard to stop, you know, burn a flag when wild line is there. It's just absolutely. They're just showing what it means to have billions of power and how they can utilize this. He said building, not burning. Ah, I see, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay, 23.59 did push them back, but they are now pulling. I think they might be waiting for their rally. I look forward to seeing you break out the Rage, Billick Avatar, and Slaughter. Hey, Crystal. By the way, I appreciate you for the avatar, man. I did save them in my custom art folder. I haven't really decided what to do with them, but I appreciate you, man, for the avatar. This is one of the few KVKs where 1+ billion players actually have opportunity to use all their troops. I mean, this KVK is going crazy, but I don't even think that Mr. Hope and Wildline, even if this continues, they are ever gonna go down to like 1 billion power, right? I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe it will, who knows? After all, Imperial KVKs can be quite the crazy. If they drop below 1 billion power, that's absolutely insanity though. I'm gonna judge 3308 and 606 underdogs win KVK, also win against pre-deploy alignment of 1365 and 2359. Were they underdog from the start? Do you guys think they were the underdogs? I think the power per player should be counted differently. You mean for the matchmaking? But then again, like, in terms of Imperium kingdoms, right? There are just, we don't have many like super Imperiums, right? So it's gonna be the same super Imperiums fighting each other. So even if we like start considering the individual power, right? I don't think it's much gonna make difference, because you like at some point the super Imperiums gonna match with each other anyways. Maybe they will add a couple more like A seats. Maybe they don't. If they go down to 1 billion power, that over 200 million deaths in 1 KVK. That's also gonna be setting up. I think they already set up a record here, right? They have broken the record of the most deaths in a single KVK. How much power did they drop in our last KVK? I don't even remember. They broke their records for death by 20 million, I think. Okay, so they did have broken their record, and it's still going up. The count is still going up. I don't think that their most deaths per in a single KVK, their record is gonna be broken anytime soon. If not, it's gonna be broken ever. Mr. Hope and Wildline could possibly be setting up a KVK record that will never be broken in future. Unless there is gonna be a rise of like another super Kraken player that gets like 4 billion power count or something like that, right? And then he goes into this kind of KVK and then just goes crazy. It's so strong. Mr. Hope and Wildline and Raptor just sitting there solo filling. It's unfair because even 2489 said we can't burn the flag. Hope and Lion are there. Yes, it was. When Mr. Hope and Wildline sits beside the flag, it's just extremely tough to burn that flag. Even if you have like 100% field control, it is still going to take forever to take down that flag. I mean, in my last KVK, we did siege Mr. Hope and Wildline flag, right? The flag was like here. There was a flag here, and we were fighting from this side, right? And Mr. Hope and Wildline defending a flag right around there, and we had field control, but still it took us like 30 minutes to finally burn a flag. So that's how ridiculous it is. So long they can have their backup gears and commanders ready, and as long as they are filling, it's just quite tough. It touches down to 160 million. Can you show map? Yes. So let me give you guys overview of what is happening. So currently 2359 is getting burned like on all of the sides. So what is happening here is 3308, they did manage to push back 1365, even disconnecting them from Ziggurat. So yesterday, or I think like 2 days ago, what we were seeing was 1365, their territory was touching here, and then it was touching also here, and then they even had their advancement here. Their territorial advancement was around here. But in 2 days, 3308 managed to do a counterattack, and they managed to push 1365 way back. And then now they are trying to siege 2359 side here, which is the only point that is connecting the Ziggurat. So this is being quite important. In case Ziggurat opens, they need a touch point to contest it, right? So they are fighting here. So 2359 and 1365 is sending everything, and 3308 and 606 is also sending everything, and they are fighting like at this front right here. And meanwhile, when 606, like when they die on the open field, because they have a long way to go back, they are doing multitasking and they are burning flags of 2359 on all fronts. You can see every flag here is being burned. Not to mention that they took back the pass, and they actually started building. If you guys can see, the flag is building. And all of the flags around here from 2359 is burning as well. Every flag here is burning. So When the attention, every attention is focused here, 606 is doing some secret backup missions around here. So this is being quite a strategic, important spot for both of the sides. So this, you just cannot do anything about here because the ball fight right here is being quite equal. If 2359 was dominating here, then they would have sent some players to stabilize around this area, but it's been quite equal. We are seeing 2359 gained control around the flag, and we are seeing exactly the same situation where Gorgo Martel versus Ashur Shapur rally. Let's check out the report afterwards. 2359 is trying to hold the ground, not to make people as close as possible to the rally, defending the rally, but wild line, Mr. Hope is there. This rally needs to continue for 20 or 30 minutes to finally burn this, which means 2359 needs to hold this ground for 20-30 minutes, as well as reinforcing the rally. I really thought they had to jump on 3308. Yeah, 3308 was free burning 2 days ago. They were burning 2 days ago. How the tables have turned. This is just insane, man, you guys. So many actions. KVKs like this is absolutely amazing. Okay, 3308 is gaining more and more control. I think they have touched the rally and they are swarming the rally. Rally is about to go down, and it is down. Another successful defense from 3308 side. Let's check out the report. Well, the rally did trade it very, very positive. 3308 did get a lot of deaths. I mean, I think 2359 just can keep doing this, but it's gonna be quite tough to actually drain 3308 from troops, though. They are trading positive. That is for sure. In terms of rally, the deaths are equal. The deaths are equal. But overall deaths, they took a lot more deaths just because there's an AoE factor. And yeah, look at this. Let's see. Oh no, this is only garrison point of view, I think. There were a couple of people swarming as well. So yeah, I mean, this is some 2359 is trading quite positive. Like, this is almost 1 to 2 dead ratio. I mean, I guess they could keep trying doing this over and over again. But then again, like, are we draining 2 billion power 2 times? Let's see. Glad you liked the each avatar. Just wanted to do something cool for you, as you always provide amazing insight and breakdown for the skill, equipment, and etc. Crystal, I truly appreciate you, man. I loved the avatars. I have saved it up. Much love, man. Thank you. I put in rock arcade terms so everybody understands to hit the like a button. What is the arcade terms? Let me see. Some farmer level watchers not hitting the like button, probably sending out farmers. Oh man. It's fine, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. How much power does Lion and Hope have now? They dipped below 2 billion, so 1,950,000,000 each. Yeah, they're exactly the same. 2359, they are now doing exactly the same as well. I think they are gonna be keep sieging this flag. Although it's like we do see that the flags on like above here from 2359, they are kind of like burning. How long can they keep this up? That is the main question. Let me make a poll, actually. Let's start a poll, and will we see a Zig fight in 3 days? There you go. It's a simple poll. You guys think we are going to be seeing a Zig fight in 3 days? Or this KVK is going to end before that? Let me know what you guys think. Anything could happen. Anything could happen, but you know, let's see. Let's see what people think. They're not full swarming with 12 marches, never going down like that. Yeah, I mean, even if people are swarming, it's gonna be quite tough against Mr. Hope on the Wild Line. I'm pretty sure Mr. Hope on the Wild Line sitting there like laughing. Here we go again. Come on, guys. Let's solo fiddle this. And they're like, get the backup garrison prepared just in case. But 2359 is also saying, yo, we are trading extremely positive. Let's keep this doing. Let's keep this up. Let's see. So now you are turning the tables instead of tabling the turns. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Hey, Dark Princess. Welcome to the kitchen crew. Thanks for the membership. Appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. Why they are using all garrison commanders? So they are here using Gorgo and Martel. Gorgo and Martel gives total of up to like 80% counterattack damage bonus. So 80%, it might be even more with the talents and everything. And also armaments and everything, right? Maybe even up to like 100% or something like that. So it's kind of like very anti-swarm. So they are punishing the players who are trying to swarm the flag. That's why they're using Gorgo and Martel. And there's also another being much better option that I would say is Attila David is also being insane anti-swarm garrison, and they are also handling the rallies quite well. Why not Attila David? I don't know, man. Maybe they no longer have cavalries. I mean, Wild Lion and Mr. Hope, surely they do, but maybe the other fillers like running low on cavalry, or they just have a lot more extra infantry they just wanted to throw around. That might be the case. Lion swarming 100 million power cities. Yeah, I also saw that, man. I was watching Mr. Hope and the Wild Lion stream while I was just chain farming barbs, and they just went to 200 million player, and then they just started swarming. And one surprising thing is they did not get wrecked. The report actually looked really, really good. That was really surprising. The problem is when 3308 wants to burn 2359, they will call 606, but 2359 has no 1365 to help, it seems. So we are spectating Fire Camp. Let us go back and see how many 1365 players are here. We are not seeing that much of orange dots. These orange dots are 1365 players. It's part of the reason is due to their territory. It's taken them a long time to go around this mountain and finally arrive at this ball. So territory is not being that great. Is there anything happening? There's nothing. Yeah, 1365 they have to go around, but it's also the same with 606. 606 actually have to cross longer distance to actually arrive at the ball as well. Not to mention that if you go like around this territory, there might be some cheeseburgering, but We don't really see that. Okay, these flags are burning. 606 is building a flag here. They are slowly regaining the territory. This is gonna turn very, very tough for 2359 and 1365 very soon. So if 606 starts building back here and then starts threatening this area, then there's no way for 2359 to defend on both fronts. There's no way. 3308 will siege this and 606 will siege this. 2359, they will not be able to handle two fronts. Again, the positioning of 1365 is weird. So if this is getting threatened, then they cannot really walk over like this. It's just gonna be quite tough. They do have a very small amount of territory right here, but I guess it's also quite tough. I mean, they could build a couple of flags and let some cities teleport here to have a little bit better position, but it's kind of looking grim for 2359 and 1365 this time. 2 days ago, it was looking grim for 3308 and 606. So the tables have turned. Let's see. Let's see if they... I mean, this flag is free burning though. Yeah, these flags are burning in like 70 minutes. These flags are gonna get burning as well. We might experience the climax of this KVK in like 1 or 2 hours. Something very interesting might happen in 1 or 2 hours. Let's see. Let's see how 2359 stabilizes this, or 3308 and 606 snowballs and keeps pushing them and completely disconnects them from Zig. Why don't 3308 don't do Carol? I mean, I guess they could, right? Sending Attila Achilles. That's gonna be fun. 1365 basically given up. There's nothing for them to burn, while 606 is free burning 2359. Yeah, so what 1365 needs to do, in my opinion, is they need to start building towards here. So if 3308 is threatening up top this position, then 1365 needs to create another opening to threaten burning them here. But here we have quite a bit amount of flags already, so it's becoming tough. Hey, look at this. Speaking of threatening, 1365 is building here. They are trying. But then again, it's been quite hard for 1365 to build a flag, because 3308 just leaves this, goes down, burns this flag, right? Destroys this flag that is building, and then goes back up. Meanwhile, Mr. Hope and Wildline solo filling this flag. That's what they're doing. Okay, 2359 is healing the flag that were burned. This flag is now still healing. 2359 is trying to advance on open field. I think they're trying to siege this again. But they are meeting quite the resistance. I think 3308 is already going to be sending... Oh, there we go. They have already sent a couple of players to deal with this flag. Is it me, or like we are seeing very less number of 1365 players? Wildline dropped below 2 billion power. Yes, they did. They have set the record of having the most amount of deaths in a single KVK. They have broken their previous record. Okay, this is not getting full. Oh, okay, it just got cancelled. So the idea here is, in my opinion, the 1365 and 2359 right now are in a bad spot. 606 here, they can only need to burn like what, 3 or 4 flags here, and then they are threatening the position here, right? Meanwhile, there's also a threat here as well. If 1365 tries to neutralize this position, then they have to build and burn towards this a connection, this flag here. So if they burn this, then this territory will get disconnected. Maybe not, maybe 2 flags. Yeah, I think they need to burn 2 flags. So the amount of work that it takes is, I would say this is gonna take a lot more work than 606 sieging this spot. That's why 1365 and 2359, they are in a quite tough spot right now, I would say. 606 will cut that flag line from 2359. Yeah, they are threatening and they are building and they are burning here. Currently, we are not really seeing players from 2359 getting sent here. Wait, this is... I see. So this is a different alliance. If these... okay, so the fort is actually way here. So even if this is burned, there is no territory disconnection here, right? Because it connects to the left here. The ball is still being very equal. Hero Wises was good 3 years ago. Yeah, Hero Wises right here is absolutely getting dumpstered. Is Ashur Zuga still good archer rally? I don't think so, because we are not really seeing Ashur Zuge at all. We are seeing Ashur Shapur all the time. So maybe Ashur Shapur is now the way to go instead of Zuge. All I know is my boy Furious is gonna be super happy to see this happening in 1365. Man, I know what happened to Furious with 1365. I know the drama. He was moved to second shell, and he was basically got kicked out, right? So yeah, there was some history between Furious and 1365. No more up. The huge flag line touching the back. 606 territory. Let's see. Ah, here. Oh yeah. I mean, right now this flag line, right? You're referring this flag line, right? Around all of these flags are burning. This is burning as well. But it is getting connected from this side, so yeah, a lot more flags will get burned, but the territory here will not get disconnected. I think these flags right now are being the least worry for 2359. It's a good buffer flags for 606 gaining much more territory, rebuilding their territory. They have to go through a lot of flags. Man, what was man, it was insane. So 2 days ago, 3308, they do have fort right here, right? And we did see 3308 territory here. And then 3308 did teleport up there, 1 versus 2, 2359, with the, along with 606, and it was quite the battle. But then again, because 3308, everybody teleported up here with this fort connecting territory around here, they started getting free burned by 1365. And at that point, we thought that, okay, so if 2359 is handling 1 versus 2 up top, this KVK might end quite soon. But then again, 3308 just teleported back, stabilized this area. It's just, there's how insane and back and forth this KVK is. How entertaining this KVK is. Kenshiro, hello, my friend, hello. I meant other, I will send court. Okay. Wait, what am I missing? Uh, 606, 676. Oh yeah, this flag. Okay, yeah. So yeah, they are sieging around this area, right? But no one is here. I mean, there are a couple of players. Yeah, they will lose this chunk of territory, but 606 still needs to burn this in order to rebuild their territory here, right? Because this territory is being connected all the way back here, I think. Is that it? No. Yeah, here. The territory is getting connected all the way back here. Yeah, this territory runs like here, and here. Here, and here. That's quite a long flag line. Now that we notice. This ball is still being equal. If those flags burn, a lot of those flags are gone. Yeah, a lot of the flags are gonna go inactive, right? 283 watching, 70 likes. Come on, guys. Like our stream. Yo, guys, yeah, man. If you guys are new to the channel, also subscribe and give a like. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't watched my video, I highly recommend watching some of my videos. Very, very confident that it will deliver quite a bit of value. And also Kenshiro, appreciate you, man. Thank you. How's 1316 KK right now? 1316 KK right now, that is free for all KK, right? From last that I have checked out today, the fire camp was having majority of the territory. Let's see, let's see, quick update. Wait, what exactly is happening? What is happening? Wait a second. What happening? Wait, fire camp and wind camp, right? Fire and wind camp are now allies and attacking 1316. What happened here? Wait, 1316 decided to join in the they decided to join the Kingsland, and it seems like the water camp is just taking a break right now. Or wait, wait, wait. It's not even fire or wind. Water is also allied. So fire, water, wind. We have triple way allies. Look at this. Here we are seeing water, right? Water player blue. I don't really see a lot of players because I mean they are quite far away from this spot, right? But look at this. We are seeing water. This is water point of view, right? And everybody else is orange, which indicates allies. Now let's look at wind. Now wind is this one, and then everybody else is orange. And fire is this one, and everybody else is also orange. So that means it's 3 ways of allying, and I guess they're fighting 1316. What's happening? What happened, guys? Do you guys do you have any idea what's happening? 1360 keeps breaking in and they are annoying. Ceasefire to kick 1360 on Kingsland. So 1360s, they did say they are going on recovery KVK, right? Why they are joining in Kingsland? Why? If this is recovery KVK, I don't think you should be building into the Kingsland, right? What you think about Hector for infantry? Very bad, extremely bad open field there. I don't think Hector infantry rally garrison also not that great as well. So overall Hector for infantry, I would say it's not good. 1316 going for the win now. They waited for all the camps to drain. Only cause of 1360 KVK is free for all is so they team up, so 1360 don't get any rewards. 1360 didn't want to fight but still entered Kingsland and started burning, so called a truce and kicked out. That man, that's not good, man. So yeah, you got 1316 announced recovery KVK, so you shouldn't just you shouldn't build in Kingsland. You shouldn't build Kingsland at all. Maybe you can occupy the passes, but I don't think you should build at all, man. It might be biased, but I don't like a recovery KVKs myself. I'm not saying, I don't want to like be subjective here, right? I don't want to be subjective here and talk anything about 1316 or something like that. But overall, I don't like recovery KVK. Recovery KVK is just, it's just causes like it just destroys everybody's fun, man. It disrupts the matchmaking and everything. So I don't like it. So if you are saying you are recovery KVK, it is already, enough like disruption or burden to other kingdoms who are entering this KVK, right? So you shouldn't build here, man. That's what I think. You just destroy the flag and get out. It's not good, man. It's just, you know, you have to honor what you're saying, right? If you say it, recovery KVK, then it's already bad enough. If whatever reason, if my kingdom that I'm in, for whatever reason, goes into recovery KVK and queues up for a KVK just to recover, I'm migrating out. Because I want to respect other kingdoms, I want to respect other players, right? They are here to fight. I am 100% against kingdoms entering a KVK for recovery. I might not understand the strategic aspect to it, right? Recovery KVK is important to like recover, and then you are forced to enter KVK. You cannot really skip infinite amount of times, right? So there are some aspect to it, but yeah, I don't like recovery. It just destroys the fun of every other kingdoms. It's just if you are going into recovery KVK, at least honor your stand and not interrupt anything in Kingsland. I think if they can't decide to recover KVK, they should go back to home kingdom after pass 7. Yeah, I mean, going into recovery KVK is bad enough, right? But at least you should honor your stand, and I don't think this... The thing that this is doing is, I don't think this is good. I don't think this is good. It's not good, man. But luckily, these 3 camps, they are strong enough to like unite and then have things under control. But this is not the honorable thing to do. 1316 also took sanctuary from 1981 from the past 7. Oh, they did. It is very, very not good, man. If you are going recover KVK, just recover, collect some rewards and stuff. Maybe do the 30 million kills, right? Have some fights in zone 5 or something like that, and then not disrupt everybody else who's actually playing. Damn, he left looking at us. I'm gonna go back to watching the KVK again. Yeah, so something weird happening. We shall keep an eye on this. But yeah, the 3 camps, fire, water, wind, now allies, and everybody is here. They have called truce. And I think 1316 camp tried to do something. So they are taking back the control. All right, let's let's go back and check. Let's see. Fun with Scout, my guy. Chill out, man. No need to be hating, right? No need to be hating, just chill out. Let's enjoy the KVK action, my friend. No need to... No, there's no need for hate. We're all having fun here. Oscar, go back, man. That's not good, man. That's not good. That is not good, my guy. You shouldn't do that. No need to hating. Respect each other, you guys. I mean, not you guys, but who was the name? That guy, Scout. Hey, GG, hey. Wait, are you GG? Wait, are you GG from 606? Are you still in 606? Man, it's been so long. It has been so long. I don't even see you though. Were you in the 606, GG? This guy has some hatred against 606. Yeah, no hate, you guys. That's so stupid. Most of my viewers are 25 years old and above, so everybody is quite respectful. Gotta just appreciate this insane battle, indeed. I quit? Oh, you did quit? Ah, I see. I see. Ah, no wonder I'm not really seeing you around here. How you been, GG? You've been good? This ball will take an hour or so. Yeah, so again, I feel like there is going to be some climax action happening in like in 1 hour or 2 hours. Something interesting gonna happen. All of this flag is burning down, and this touch point is being threatened from both sides, and there are no improvement of status happening here. 2359, 3308, they're just fighting. We are seeing 1365 here, right, as orange, but this flag is repairing and this flag is repairing, so this point right here is pretty stable right now. It's being very equal. However, this is going to create some imbalance. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I would say in 1 or 2 hours, maybe even like 1 hour is maybe too short. Maybe like 2 or 3 hours, there's gonna be interesting stuff happening. We need to keep our eyes peeled. We need to keep our eyes peeled. But do you have different talents for all commanders in your Discord? I do have commander talents in my Discord, but that is just my own talents that I use. It's just my own talents. And my own talents is built for my own build. And if you want, you can just go ahead and see and get some idea. But I don't think I have every talent covered. But it should be there. Skill talent is there. Support is there. Smite is there. Combo is there. And attack talent is there. Should be good. What do you predict will happen in my KVK? This 6061. What do you predict will happen in my KVK this 606? Oh, Joshua, you are in this KVK. Which kingdom are you in? So, currently 2359 and 1365 is in a very, very tough spot. 1365 has lost a lot of territory, and this is being dangerous spot right here. And also 606 is creating a dangerous spot here as well. They are also burning bunch of flags around this here. Where's our boy, chat? Mama Peas have dropped insane amount of power. Our broski, War Daddy Chatsky, my guy Ski should be here. Oh, we are also seeing Kara here as well. Kara's usually in the chat, but I think he's busy fighting. I wonder where Davor is as well. Davor had some tournament Saturday. We do not see Chat. Maybe Chat went somewhere for some special mission. He has to be around somewhere, maybe here. Chat has to be somewhere. He's in 606. Joshua is in 606. Chad is at Zig North. Oh, there you go. There he is. 107 million power. That's a lot of loss of power, man. He's almost at the point where he is not going to be able to deploy 7 marches on the field. Chad's been loving this KVK. Indeed, this KVK has been amazing. Can you show which talent would you use for Attila David Garrison? I actually do not have that talent, and I don't even have Attila. I would recommend maybe going into chat Discord. Chat is expert at cavalry, especially Attila is his boy. Definitely the most efficient talent will be in chat's Discord. I could build one, but the best performing talent should be there. It's getting close to my power. Yes, Chad is also getting close to my power as well. I'm 101 million power. So if he drops 6 million more, he's close. And if he drops even more, then he has less power than me. You should auto bar while watching. I mean, I have been chain farming barb quite a while, so I'm just taking a break and let my AP recover. After after we watch the stream, I will probably go back to grinding a bit. He was at 300 million power flat. He trained like 10 million power a few days ago. Yeah, I was watching chat stream. He was very low on speed ups, but that is just low level speed ups. He still had like 17 or 1800 days of speeds, 24 hours, and he was buying speed ups with gems. Absolutely insane. Whenever I'm chain farming or doing something else, I was watching Chad or Wildline, Mr. Wildline stream. The craziest thing I saw yesterday was Mr. Hope jamming the hospital with years of speed ups on the hand like it was nothing. Mr. Hope on Wildline, they had like, I think yesterday or today when I was watching their stream, they had like 14 million gems. So a couple of gem clicks, I don't think it's gonna hurt. I have 4.5 million infantry, just can't drop them, it's all cavalry. Yeah, Attila and David Garrison has been quite quite a bit of high demand. Oh yeah, Joshua said that you've been fighting for 17 hours, right? It's kind of hard to stop right now, right? Because you know, Joshua knows that right now there's gonna be a climax moment in 2 or 3 hours. Everybody knows something is gonna happen. No break, bro. We're gonna wrap this up soon. Did you see that Penny, one guy of 359 new Krakens, took a swarm earlier? Did he take a swarm? I did not see that. But I know this Pennywise guy. I've been watching him. He's just absolutely insane player as well. Rise of Siege. Bro, this is not even that many, man. Have you seen my previous KVK's Zig fight? My live stream videos is saved there. If you wanna see a true Rise of Siege, then go watch my Zig fight. Basically, this entire area right here was covered full of siege, and everybody was fighting under siege. So half of this was enemy siege and half of this was our siege. Entire area. There was not a single space. Oh man, that was quite tough. .606 refreshes are getting faster and faster. 606 are gaining some territory. Yep, there you go. The flag is finished and this flag is about to go down. This is about to go down as well. After this, more flags will be built here. 606 will be getting closer and closer. Let's tune into Wind Camp 3308 and see how many 606 players are fighting right here. Yeah, there are some 606 players fighting here as well. There are also quite a bit amount of players running back and forth. Yeah, they need to cover quite a distance to finally get into the ball, right? Yeah, I think they're balling up here. Here there is a marker, new ball. I can tell. Everybody's going here. Who's here? Azab, Pistol Pete, Neil, Hockey, PMH. Sucks. Yeah, people are coming in. Let's go back to Fire Camp and see how many orange dots that we see here. There are a couple of orange dots here. That is 1365, right? Actually, let me do water. Yeah, there are decent number of players from water, 1365, but I would say it's still a little bit, not too much. They are gaining field control. I think they're gonna rally this. Oh, we are seeing Attila David. That was one of the best KVK ever in my opinion. You were a participant in it. Yes, I'm quite proud of myself, and I'm also happy that I was able to participate in one of the historic KVKs. It was absolutely a blast. Even though we did not win, Mr. Hope and Wild Lion did the exact same strategy. Basically, they were holding a flag, they stalled. The Kingsland continued 8 days, right? They had so much troops and they just outlasted us in terms of troops, and we got like drained. I was playing like 5 March, even 6 March, including my siege, but at the end of the Kingsland, I was only running 3 March because I just did not have enough troops. 93, we had entire Zig covered in siege, yeah. That is the true rise of Siege. It was insane. In one of Ihara's live streams, I was watching Chinese KVK, right? Chinese KVK, I would say it can be bigger because there are many more super imperial kingdoms, and the amount of siege was quite similar. Like this entire area was covered in siege, and everybody was fighting under siege fire. Um, 606 is still collecting their ball here. Let's see if they're gonna be making a big push. They are collecting the ball. Currently, right here, it's only 3308. 2359 is going back. I think they are regrouping along with 1365 as well. This position is being quite not too ideal for 1365 because they have to move around this mountain every time they sat base. But the positioning of 606 is improving better and better. Yeah, this might very soon. Yo, Enzo, my guy, crazy Kingsland. Indeed, it is crazy Kingsland. Let me give a shout out to my boy Enzo. My guy Enzo is always there in crazy KVKs. You taking a break, Enzo? I know you've been fighting hard. The Chinese server were heavily used in Siege. It's slowly getting traction on the international server, but not the length that Chinese servers ones are. Yeah, I was even seeing Martel Siege March. I don't know how that works. I don't think it works. Yeah, it definitely doesn't work, but I was seeing that. It was weird. So many Siege. But then again, the sheer amount of player and the sheer size of the kingdoms was also insane as well. There are so many golden imperial kingdoms in Chinese servers. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Records of KPs broken in this KK? Yes. So Velociraptor, I think now he is officially the highest KP player in Rise of Kingdoms, and also he has broken the record of having the single most KP gain in a single KK. Let me refresh this and see what is the latest update. Velociraptor is at 35.5 billion KP. This was updated 35 minutes ago. So he has already passed the previous record of KP by 1.3 billion. And Mr. Hope and Wild Lion, they have also broken the record of having the most amount of deaths in a single KK as well. So multiple records are being broken. Overall, the KP, I don't remember. Give me a second. Maybe I can find what was the total amount of yeah, this one. Oh no, my premium ended. Oh no, my premium ended. Unfortunate. I cannot show you guys. I wanted to see the total number of KP. I could probably search from here, but let us do that later. Do you guys know what was the total number of kill points gained in the last KK? 1093, 2489, and CDA Kingdoms. I'm fighting on 365. I'm feeling losing a lot. I'll jump on 606 in a couple of hours. I feel like winning. Enzo just jumps to a side which you're winning. My guy. Gonna try to get some rest. Yeah, approximately 3 hours rest per day is what I'm doing in this King's Land. Man, that's absolutely insane. Hey, where's everybody? All of a sudden they just stopped fighting. I think 3308 and 606 needs to just keep engaging at this front to keep these busy so that they start burning some more flags. If they take a pause, then 2359 can easily go here and start burning 606 again. Let's see. Is there any flag being built down here? 3308 is building down flag here, and there are some action happening. Did 2359 send few players here just to start building some flags? Or return to burn? Interesting. Enzo plays both sides. Yeah. Ring or GG better with horn for my GG Achilles. March. I would go for ring. Definitely the combo commanders will be proccing ring much more often. Ring on average is 7% damage increase, right? On the other hand, Greatest Glory is 5%. However, on open field, because of the fact that you go back and forth, you do not really fully utilize Ring's 7% damage increase. Which probably in reality, Ring's damage increase is gonna fall down to maybe 4 or 5%. So a little bit less than Greatest Glory. But that is, we are talking about on normal marches. Normal marches, Ring is 7%. On combo commanders that can proc that more often, the average damage increase of Ring will increase probably maybe up to like 9 or maybe even 10%, because combo commanders can proc accessories like almost 50% faster. And then again, once again, the 10% damage increase is probably gonna fall down because of the going back and forth, maybe to like 6 or 7% or something like that. But still, Ring is gonna be slightly better on combo commanders. New record every KVK nowadays. Yeah, I would say, I guess, good job Luit, because of they are kind of doing a great job in terms of giving us balanced matchmaking. Like, it doesn't have to be perfectly balanced, but very, very close being balanced. That's why we are experiencing and witnessing this kind of insane. Where? Oh, okay, so they're trying to burn this flag. Is this guy off territory? This guy is off territory. Mr. Hope and the Wild Lion probably thinking that, yo, let's swarm this guy. Maybe we shall see some swarming action. Let's see what happens. So this flag is getting sieged. Let's see who's gonna be pushing. Number one priority is going to be this flag for sure. But this guy, if Mr. Hope Wild Lion wants, they can definitely swarm this guy, because they did swarm 200 million guy. I have no idea why the old record leader just doesn't just pay the pilots so they don't break his record. So just sabotage, huh? Bro, by seeing these stats, I feel like I need to touch some grass. It's absolutely being blessed. This KVK is just full of action, going back and forth. It's so hype. 3308 just built a flag there. And did they? I think they're trying to burn this flag. Let's see. We just see Gorgo 2359. 1365 is getting slowly pushed back. Is it? Oh no, there's 1365 is there as well. But then again, the 1365, the positioning is just so bad. They're getting pushed back ever so slowly. Soon we are gonna see Mr. Hope and Wild Lion doing the job of just swarming. Where are they? I think it has started. Look at this. Mr. Hope has started the swarm. The flag is going down super quick. Look at that. I don't think it's getting reinforced. Oh, it is getting reinforced. It is Gorgo and Martel, but it's just getting melted. Field has been pushed. And Mr. Hope and the Wild Lion, it's now their turn to shine. It is getting still reinforced. Still getting reinforced. Still getting reinforced. Mr. Hope, dangerously low, red. Wild Lion also getting into half HP. Garrison is almost down, and it is down. Now let us check out the report, and the garrison is gonna be trading negative. Okay, it's just insane. Let's see. Yep. The anti-swarm garrison traded negative. Anti-swarm garrison. They took more deaths. Let's check out the gear. Let's see. Hold the line. This is good talent for as well. It's anti-swarm. Okay, you have the Tetsuto as well. Let's see. Ring of Doom is not really level 5. He is using Greatest Glory, so combination of Ring and Greatest Glory for anti-swarm. And he is also using the best possible gear. This is statistically optimized, the best version for infantry. And he is using Arch Formation, but it's still traded negative. Hey, we are seeing Shios. Mr. Hope and... Wait. Hold on a second. Wait. Mr. Hope runs drums? Let's see how many drums he has. So 1 drums is there. Is he a secretly drum gang? Okay, he does have a hilt here. Ring. Another drums. Two drums, it seems. Let's see here. Pendant. 3 drums. And we are seeing dagger. This dagger is quite good, especially when you are heavy swarmers. So dagger is quite good if you are just Mr. Hope and Wild Lion. So Mr. Hope is running 3 drums in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 march. Okay. So he's kind of using drum here and there. Maybe let's check out the wild line. Is he a part of the drum gang? So hilt, okay, hilt is good. Dagger, there you go, dagger, heavy swarmer. Dagger is good for heavy swarming. 1 drums. Here we have a ring. What? Oh wait, that's someone else. He only had horns. Hey, look at this. Another drums. All right. Ring and drum is never gonna replace horn, by the way, but he does have drums. And then drum and dagger. Okay. So drum never replaces horn. Like. I wonder what we can do to improve the accessory though. But yeah, they are both of them running three jumps for sure for 6 marches. So I see. Drum gang. Will we see the Zig fight? The vote at 263 vote says no. So 60% of you guys think that this is gonna end before the Zig fight. 40% saying this will end after. There you go. We have some drum gang emoji right there. What the heck happened when we were checking out some gear? Nothing. 606 is collecting their ball down here. Let's see what is their next push. Oh, actually they did actually push here. We just missed this. Probably this time Mr. Ah and Supreme, they just swarmed this down. It wasn't Mr. Hope and Wildline. It's still Gorgo and Martel Garrison. And oh my god, Gorgo Martel anti-swarm, supposed to be anti-swarm. And it got wrecked. Traded 200%. The swarmers. The garrison report is looking 50%. Maybe even lower than that. All of 2359 touching flags are on fire. Let's check out the situation up here. Okay, it's about to, these flags are about to burn down. And probably 606 is gonna put down another flag right away. This will take a couple of minutes. These are also all burning down. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Wait, Jibaka sent me a port. What do we have here? What happened? This guy got zeroed? Why Gorgo Martel and not Attila Martel? You mean Attila David? I think maybe it's just simply because they don't have enough calves, maybe? Attila David definitely more. Oh my goodness, he is actually burning, I just noticed. Zeroed. I mean, he is 53 million power, so he's not yet zeroed. Holy crap. 165 million deaths. Let's see. I think they're gonna swarm again. Wait. What? Okay. What is happening? We missed some action, you guys. He got zeroed. He still has some troops, right? 73 million. The rest of the troops probably fighting. 100 million power looks so small in this KVK. Did you see the wild CM Pakal rallies against 365? And was that counter rally or just rally? Wait. Okay, let's keep an eye on this. I don't think they're gonna be doing anything else, but let's just keep an eye on. Let me quickly check here what's going on. Where's everybody? They are collecting their forces down here. This flag is burnt down. I think they are preparing to put down one more flag here. Maybe here. And try to burn this. This is gonna be quite hard to defend in my opinion. Let's go back down. Where was he? Here? Is this a rally? Or oh boy, oh boy. Wait. He did had 70 something million power, right? He was this power. Is he just baiting? He might be baiting. Is this a trap city? Couple of players coming in. Is he like doing some sort of trap? Likely troops in the flag city is 0. Oh yeah, it is. They're just carrying some resources. They are looting this, looting the guy, man. They're coming in, looting, and then going back. He probably has billions of resources, right? And his troops is maybe probably sitting in some sort of flag. So yeah, okay, so he does not have any troop within his city. And people are just going in here and collecting some resources. $2377 disbanded. I'm so outdated. Yeah, man, 2377 got disbanded like 2 months ago, I think. Yeah, happened last KVK 2 months ago, yeah. After one last KVK, they disbanded. And Mr. Hope and Wild Lion has arrived 3308. This flag is burning. 2359 is sitting here. I wonder what they're discussing. Thank you with reporting 4028 server. Ah, thank you, man. Let me check. Oh, by the way, Bulba, welcome, man. Welcome. Let me give a shout out to my boy Bulba. He is in our restart project as well. Also, he came back to Rise of Kingdoms. Guys, go check out his channel. I don't have the command or set for Bulba. Welcome, man. Welcome, Bulba. I saw you in the Hans project like yesterday. Now let me check out the report. Where is the report? Let me share this. Oh, this is very strange. What? No, not this one. Hey guys, check this out. What is the meaning of this? So Dido and Hector, Garrison, and Martel Pakal actually did quite decently. In terms of KP, they actually traded positive, but they took a little bit more deaths. The rally wasn't full. What exactly happened here? Maybe they were just trying to, oh my god, everybody's moving to the right side. Oh my god, everybody's moving to the right side. Everybody, there's a lot of movement here. 2359 is trying to stop this. 1365, we are also seeing that at them as well. They are trying to stop this. I wonder 606 can hold this for 8 minutes before reinforcements arrive. Holy moly. 2359 is gonna start swarming this right away, I think. Let's see. We need to think that 2359 is lower on troops as compared to 3308, but they still have some big spenders with swarming power. Back to game. Yeah, let's check out this action. Since 3308 was kind of equal, right? Since the two ball, we did witness the two camp entire ball fighting here, and 3308 and 606 did have a little bit of upper range, so I feel like they will be able to defend this flag. As we can see here, they are slowly but surely pushing 2359 and 1365 back. This flag is gonna get built. Yeah. 2359 ball is dispersing. 3308. Oh. Stay fair, my guy. Has Matthias. I wonder who is the second city garrison. Enforcer also got hit as well. I wonder if there's gonna be any city swarming action happening here. I don't think 3308. I mean, Mr. Hope and the Wild Line, if they want, they could just swarm people, right? But I think they're just restraining themselves of doing like crazy stuff. Hey, Stafer. Is Stafer here in the chat, my guy? I think this flag building has finished this KVK. Yeah, this is very important. This is very important, a flag. This is very important flag. Now, yeah, this... There's no contest. I think this flag is gonna build up and then they start burning some flags around here. So we are seeing 2359 is getting burned on this side while Wild Lion is holding this flag there. So 2359 is burning here and they're about to start getting burned deep here as well. Not to mention that they are burning around all of these flags. Everything is burning. We might see some, again, climax moment. This might be something. This might signal something. This might be the end of this KVK, but I'm glad, I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, because I was proven wrong 2 days ago. Well, the KVK is gonna be end in like 2 or 3 hours. It's looking very, very tough for fire and water. Bottom possible is on Stafer. Ah. They need someone like Wild Lion, Mr. Hope gameplay in 2359. They do have some players, man. They do have some players, and they were doing that. But it's just Mr. Hope and Wild Lion has had 3 billion power each, right? But let me see if I can find people here. Maybe on the other lines, maybe here. Yeah, for example, Pennywise. He was doing that. Give me a second. And also Mokote as well. Mokote lost how many power? Mokote lost 650 million power. Is that it? Give me a second. Wait. I think that's wrong. I think I'm seeing wrong stuff. That's... Wait. Yeah, I am seeing wrong stuff. Mokote lost 430 million power. Mokote lost 430 million power. Yeah. Wargreg comeback for 606. Indeed, this KVK is absolutely insanity. 2 days ago, it was looking very, very grim for 606 and 3308. Tomorrow we will know. Yeah, probably. Maybe in a couple of hours. Or maybe this is gonna continue up until the Zig. 60% of you guys think that this will not last until Zig fight. Let's see. Will we see Zig fight in 3 days? Now 56% of you said actually no. But 44% still think that this will last another 3 more days. Maybe it will. After all, we are spectating Imperium, Super Imperium KVK, right? I refuse to believe that people are here are drained. I think they can still go for 3-4 days if they want. Easy. Open line were key winning this KVK. Just warned every flex against Hero YSS. Not to mention that not only they swarmed, but they are holding key flags like this. They just teleport right next to the key flag and then they are holding it. Velociraptor, this guy also, you know, broken the record already. Highest KP in a single KVK. Velociraptor currently is sitting at 35.5 billion KP gained. He might actually maybe even reach 40 billion, who knows. We need a KVK 1093, 2359, 2489, 3308. That is going to be a blast. That's actually gonna be insane KVK. Hopefully we're gonna have that. Hey, the flag is getting rallied, but yeah, there's no field control, so this is going down. 606 will be teleporting here. We are seeing Itachi. Let's see. Itachi lost 720 million power. Itachi lost 720 million power. Oof. It's already GG. This flag is burning. Man, I mean, 2 days ago we were kind of like saying that, right? It's kind of like was GG, but let's see if this is truly GG or not. Let's see. But what is the best 7th March right now if you run everything best possible? For 7th March, I highly recommend running Echelon formation. Echelon formation. It's a new thing. No, not the new thing, but I highly recommend running Echelon formation, and I highly recommend it to be a cavalry march that has Philip in it, and then primary commander right now can be Joan or something like that. In future you can do Achilles when he gets benched, but you can put Achilles and Philip or something like that. And it's gonna be cavalry march, Echelon formation with cavalry stats, and then with cavalry equipment. That is what I would recommend. Very specific, but that's what I would recommend. The 7th March is there to buff your other 6 marches. And it's gonna be insanely good. Wait. 524. Oh my god, this guy got swarmed. Who swarmed this? Or was this a rally? Was this rally or swarm? I think it was kind of like a rally, right? I don't really see any other marches. Man, there are many action happening. Okay, this flag is standing still. This is burning. This is burning. This is burning. Rough. Very rough. Very extremely rough. Velociraptor actually teleported here. Is this it? People are going back, teleporting back, or they are repositioning here? Velo to swarm. Oh boy, oh boy. Man, I need to look at the chat. Map situation. Zone 5 cooked them. A map situation. 2359 right now is getting burned all of these fronts. Everywhere in this front it's getting burned. And if you can see, 1365 is pushed way back. They don't have much territory. 3308 has regained a lot of territory. Yesterday, 2 days ago, they were here, right? They were here. Their territory was here, combined with 606. They were only occupying maybe like 40 or maybe even less than that. And now tables have turned. They have regained a lot of territory. And every flag 2359 here is getting burned. Oh my god, wait a second. They actually got the 3308 got the pass here. They got a pass. Oof. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, my guys. Oh no. Now like every farm account that are not on territory is getting gobbled up. Yo, familiar to this moment? It's kind of familiar, man. Yeah. In my last KVK, we did push back 2377, but they came back. But then again, it's kind of like being the same. 606 got pushed back, but they persevered. They tanked through, and then they're coming back. We are seeing ball collection happening. Let me just go wind camp. There's a lot of empty spaces here though. There are a lot of empty spaces here. There's still some okay, so this flag is built, right? So I think they're just okay, since we are burning this, there's no reason for us to fight here, because even if they burn this flag, it's still gonna be fine, because these flags started burning first. They are keeping an eye on this flag and making sure that these flags are getting burnt down. We are seeing a lot of Kahars here. This means that 2359 is expecting for a territory disconnection, which is gonna completely remove them from touching Zig, unless 2359 builds, like maybe destroys a flag here and then builds a flag here and then touches the Zig as well. But that is still gonna be quite difficult task to defend the position. That's GG. 2359 just farm KP. I think it's GG. Empty spaces because 2359 went to focus back on 606. That ain't 2359 Kahar. Oh, hey, is that? Very keen eyes, my man. Let's see. Boss man. Who's this boss man? Oh, it's 606 Kahar. My guy, Bossman, is doing some. This guy has. I think he got a lot of deaths, man. 89 million power. He got a lot of deaths. Now he random teleported with shield on and he put down a lot of Kahars, blocking the teleport spot from 2359. This guy is doing some. Did some plays. And also this random TP was actually a really insanely lucky teleport right around this spot. Honestly. People are logging off their teams. Paulie is 606. Bossman Paulie, yes. 606. Is this it? Is this it, guys? Did we just witness the end of this? Did we just witness the end of this KVK? Did we just witness? Is there any official like GG's given? Is there any official? Like these are all empty. These sections are all empty as well. So yeah, 606. I mean 2359 did go back here. But then again, like it's really hard to say like, yo, this is GG, right? Because anything could possibly happen. This territory is still gonna be here for quite a while, unless it gets some disconnection here. This flag. If this flag goes down, then this entire section is gonna go inactive. At this rate, KVK is gonna be over by tomorrow. 1316 has no speeds. 2359 has no troops, so it's GG. 2359 ain't 1093. They can't 2 versus 1, and 1365 ain't 2377 with look how they hope they can't swarm flags. We all know tomorrow. They are one flag down from no longer touching the Zig. It's over. Do we just see someone else teleport here? Teleport away? Is there anybody else who's actually in this KVK like streaming right now? I mean, Bot Impossible is streaming, right? Bot Impossible is streaming. But I don't really see like Chat or Skinsy or anybody else is streaming. Yeah, we were expecting some sort of climax moment. Yeah, this flag was really important. Let me make another poll. Okay? Let me make another poll. Okay. Let me... K-Dub? K-Dub? Okay. I was just checking. Is this GG? What do you guys think? Is this GG? Let's see. I was just seeing if there's anybody else streaming, like if there's any official GG is called, right? Saved March guy from 1365 K'd up. I see. I don't even see how it's possible to win, even if they done one last ditch rally. Hope our line could feel solo for hours. Yeah, it's looking extremely rough for 1365. No, yeah, 1365 and 2359. So I guess in this KVK we are learning something along with our last KVK, right? My last KVK as well, which was one of the biggest KVK. That also was, we were fighting against Mr. Hope and Wildline. Up until now, I thought the number of players activity is very important, which it still is, but also like having ridiculous amount of power can also change the tide. Hey, look at this. We have Makote, the big players just seeing each other, sizing each other. Makote again, let me see. Makote has lost 430 million power. Mr. Hope and the Wild Line, they have lost 1.2 billion power each. Velociraptor lost only 130 million power. I mean, I'm saying it's only, but 130 million power is still insane, right? I would say that Velociraptor was heavily focusing on field, which he has succeeded. Let me refresh the stats. Let me show you actually the stats for you guys. Is the data has been updated 23 minutes ago. The top performing camp is Wind Camp with 643 billion KP gained. Second best is Fire Camp 2359, absolutely doing amazing job. But 3308 came on top. Acclaim points, Wind Camp 9.1 billion acclaim points, which means they have healed and have received that the most. The second most is 2359. Water Camp, Fire and Water was second and third. In terms of total KP, the addition of Fire and Water is very close to Wind and Earth, right? Let me actually do the calculator. 643 plus 762. So 1.1 trillion. Okay, 1.1 trillion KP combined for Wind and Earth. 1.119. Fire and Water actually gained. Fire and Water actually gained 2 billion more KP than Wind and Earth, but Wind and Earth just out-survived them. They just out-survived them. Let me actually add up the acclaim points and see who did the most. So 16.1 billion acclaim for Wind and Earth. In terms of acclaim point, they are still the same. They are very close. Wind and Earth has only 2 million more acclaim points. Wait, no, 20 million more acclaim points. So Wind and Earth, they did killed or had received that a little bit more, but Fire and Wind killed a little bit more. But we are seeing Wind and Earth still has some troops to spare. So this just shows. Velociraptor 35.7 billion KP. This is gonna increase, could potentially 36 billion if they still decide to continue fighting. Okay. Yeah, so probably it is GG. GG has been called. Most likely the case. Stafer. Okay. We don't really see any cities here. Everybody just teleported away. A lot of players here. And I feel like here is just having some KP fest. Let me check out the poll result. 90% of you guys think that this is GG. Did Velo beat KP record? Yes, he did. He beat it by 1.5 billion currently. Yo, Car, what's up, man? Yo, Davor, what's up? Hey, my guys, just as soon as there are some opening coming in to join the stream. So, yo, is there any news, Car, Davor? Is this the GG has been called or what? What's happening? We just saw 2359 teleporting back. Is this actually a GG? Rough loss for 2359. I think 2359 is gotta be proud of themselves. 2359 has performed amazing, and I think in future it's gonna be better and better. I would say that many players would now want to migrate to 2359 for sure. They did amazing. The infamous gangbangers ING have taken over the stream. Welcome everybody, welcome. Well, we won't call it just yet, so not to jinx it. It's not done until it is. You guys. Hey, Ablik, how are you, bro? Just came to say hi. Alparslan. I'm good, man. Thank you for coming by. How are you, my brother? How are you? So what wins KVK, spending or strategy? I think everything is involved. I mean, strategy is also key as well. Strategy is also very key for sure. Of course, like if other side is spending like way more, then you don't have a chance, right? But if the spending level is similar, then it all comes down to strategy, right? 2359 does great, they are solid. This KVK scenario is insane. I mean, I wouldn't say they are solid. I mean, I would say that they are more than solid. Right? $33,081. I'm trying to jinx this. My guy Denino still wants some action. I haven't seen these kingdoms perform. If it was top versus bottom, what do you think the outcome would be? I think the outcome would be same. I think that 3308 will still carry through this. I think just the sheer amount of the troops they have, the power they have. I think that would have been the case. But who knows, man? Imperial KVKs are full of surprises. It's back and forth. Comebacks after comebacks. Who knows? Honestly, 2359 and 1360 would have had this in the bag if 1365 did not get a huge downtime of just not being on. Whoever with 1365 would lose in every scenario. Wait, you think 3308 would have lost with 1365? I think 3308 would have pulled this regardless. Playing HA feels like drinking water without sparkling. Speaking of sparkling, my sparkling water just finished. I need to get some drink. We are just glad there was finally a Diplo. Alright, 3308 is pushing here. They are trying to swarm this flag, I think. We're seeing Eileen Trauma Rally coming in, possibly on this flag. Let's see. Yeah, it is. But the field is actually pulling back. Field is actually pulling back, you guys. 3308. Is Velo now the highest KP player in the game? Yes, he is now the officially highest KP player in the game and officially has broken the record of single highest KP earned in a single KVK. 365 is stronger than 606. KVK would have been over way faster if 3308, 365 allied. HA's raw troops and speed ups, no artifact or unique skills except bastions. The war is coming in, so 3308, 1365 would have won easily. Well, my man is just coming straight in. Let's check out the situation here. Makote is still here. We don't see Velociraptor. The Velociraptor 2 account is here. Velociraptor probably teleported somewhere closer to get into the open field action. Yep, this flag is burning. With 1365 downtime, they are winning easily. Was it the downtime or was it 3308 and 606 outlasting 2359 and 1365 in terms of troops? Maybe it was both. They wasted time in zone 5 in my opinion. Maybe. What does the map looking like now? 606 got back in. Yeah, so map is completely turned around. 606. Oh, some flags just got destroyed, but yeah, 2359 was kind of burning on all of these fronts, but it's no longer touching. However, all of these flags around here are burning. 2359 is actively losing a lot of. This flag is about to go down, and which means this territory right here is gonna go inactive very soon. Let's witness that. Huge chunk of territory is about to fall down, although, oh no, they have another flag right there, I see. So it's not going down, okay. This flag is burning. There are more flags here. 606 did build the flag. they are back in the Ziggurat area and they are burning 2359, and 2359 is also burning here as well. Let's see, here is burning, 1365 is also burning, and there are no other flags. Also 3308 got the pass here, and we are seeing some, maybe there are a couple of players from 3308 going into the zone 6 of 1365 and possibly just zeroing some farm accounts, which we have seen some of the stuff burning here. Yeah, no longer here. So yeah, it's looking quite tough. This comeback is wild. Yeah, insane. It is insane. Wow. Another 12 hours of KP chasing. Indeed. Can't wait for our official map time lapse of this video. This is also another epic KVK that we have just witnessed this year. Some records have been broken. Although the Kingsland did not last as long as the previous KVK, right? That lasted 8 days. But regardless, this KVK was insanely entertaining. Sun, hello. Well, you guys, I think this is a perfect moment for us to end the stream. We have probably witnessed what's gonna happen. It's just a matter of we are gonna go sleep and then wake up and confirm what is gonna be happening tomorrow. Maybe, who knows, some miracle happens and another comeback happens, but right now it's looking very grim for 2359 and 1365. I also would like to thank all of the kingdoms participating this KVK, right? All of the players, because for the other players such as us, just watching this KVK this is extremely entertaining. This is very nice KVK. So all of the players here managed to deliver extremely good KVK. This is just nice. And also thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. By the way, if you are new to the channel, press the subscribe button right now, because I will be having my KVK action on Sunday. Probably we're gonna be doing a lot of crafting action maybe on day before, right? So stay tuned for that. Our KVK is also gonna be a bit interesting. It's not as big as this KVK, but it is still Imperial KVK. So yeah, hit that subscribe button right now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace. I'm gonna rate Bot Impossible, by the way. He's still streaming. So say hello to Bot. Bye-bye.